and Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
I'd forgotten, Christine Swan, how much I used to love you too growing up.
Me too.
I remember as a kid going with the old CD player. I used to have it on sleep mode. I'd put it on in bed.
Yes,
when I'd go to
sleep mode.
Wait, what was
sleep mode?
What was sleep mode?
Well, you could set it to a variety of different lengths of time. And sleep mode might go for 60 minutes. So
Gotcha.
I'd put U2 on or Midnight Oil, and then away they go. It'd just play, and then obviously over time you'd fall asleep, and then the stereo or the CD player would
I
switch
had
off.
completely forgotten.
What technology?
See, how about this
That
technology?
was my childhood.
I
growing up.
had a CD player that you could set an alarm, so it would fire up. So say you set it for 6 a.m, it would fire up, and this would wake you up.
Oh, yes. Jeez.
Remember that?
How good.
Love
and
that.
it was right at the time where U2 were clearly the biggest band in the world. Biggest
Supergroup.
touring band.
Yeah.
Remember Achtung Baby at the MCG?
Still a great album. I listened to it about 2 weeks
It
ago.
was about 80,000 at the MCG.
Yep.
And they used to do the big light shows.
Yes.
And
I could listen to you say Achtung Baby all day.
Achtung Baby. It's good.
Did you know you spoke German? In fairness.
But I loved U2. And I'd forgotten how much I loved U2 until I read this story. When, Bono's putting out his memoir,
Yeah,
Surrender, 40 songs it's called.
that'll be great.
And he went on the BBC the other day.
Wait, is the format that he talks about 40 U2 songs?
He must.
And what their stories are and what they mean and what was
Yes.
happening in his life when he wrote them. Oh, my God.
You in?
Surrender,
Yeah.
40 songs, one story. Comes out next month.
Fantastic.
He spoke about having a bumpy relationship with his dad and he longed for his attention. He also was great mates with who he thought was his cousin growing up. Well, no, it wasn't his cousin growing up. It was his secret half-brother.
Right.
Because you know what happened? His old man, Bob was a bit of a pants man. And Bob not only had an inkling for his wife and the mother of Bono, Iris, but he also had a little inkling for Barbara, Iris's sister.
What?
Oh, my God. So it was his cousin and his half-brother.
Yes. So
Wow.
So
Bob, keep it in your pants, Bob.
Bob and Barbara got a bit carried away at the barbecue one night, and Iris went to bed, and Barbara and Bob got it on. They consummated, and then had the half-brother, Scott.
So younger than Bono.
Absolutely. So Bono grew up playing with his cousins. He was best mate and tight with his cousin, or so he thought.
Well, you'd never know because,
Yes.
of the family connection.
Well, that's right.
You look very
Crossover.
much like your cousins.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that all above board, like DNA wise?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Well, I think it is.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're not related. The parents aren't related.
Now, Iris passed away years ago, and so is his dad, Bob. But Barbara, she's still going strong. But yeah, old Bob always had an inkling for Barbara because she was a bit of a sort. She had a bit of a thing for her, and eventually it happened. So that's what happened, Swanee, and that'd be more common than what you would think.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm leading to. 13, 24,
Oh, my
10.
God, amazing.
What's your family secret?
Yes.
Do you reckon? They're
Yes.
out there. Now, it
Yes.
doesn't have to be the same as Bono's story.
No, but there are a lot of people that were in this situation, particularly way back when.
Absolutely, because especially in the island, Swanee, if that had got out,
Yeah.
it would have been the end of the family.
Tell you what a popular combo is in this situation, and I know this from my work on Long Lost Family.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're raised with an older sister who is actually your mother.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So,
Yes.
the
Years ago.
teenage girl gets pregnant. Oh, my God, what am I going to do?
Yes.
They say, have the baby, and then we'll raise him as our son, and he's your brother. But it often doesn't come out for decades.
Decades. Well, like this.
Yeah.
You too. This story from Bono didn't come out for decades. So there you go. 13, 24, 10. Give us a call with your family secrets. Christine, what's your family secret?
Well, it's actually Chrissy, but it was one that was revealed quite late in our lives. My father's dad, my granddad, had a family that we ended up being really, really close to. My three sisters and their three children were cousins. And what we didn't realise is that, and it was revealed quite a lot later, is that my father's dad actually had left his wife for his sister. And so my grandmother and my new grandmother were sisters.
Wow.
One was an auntie and one was an uncle. And
So
what was bizarre.
it's the same story as
Yes.
Bono, the same family dynamic.
Yeah. And what was really bizarre is when the family tree was done down the track, it was discovered that he was actually adopted. He was. We never knew that either. So there was a whole lot of little worms crawling around in that closet.
How good is
it was bizarre.
Ancestry.com? Is that where you've been fossicking around, Chrissy?
Oh no, my actual half. Well, she's actually my auntie, who I thought was my cousin. She did a deep dive on the family.
Yeah. You just
And-
need one person
Yeah,
with a
go
membership
looking.
and bang.
Right.
Yeah. In my family, it's my sister, and
come.
she is unearthing all sorts.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
Cautionary tale, though. If you do go digging, you may find some stuff that you don't want to know.
Yeah, maybe
Nothing surer.
maybe don't dig.
Yeah.
Nah, dig.
Chrissy.
It's fun. It's the big tapestry of life.
Chrissy, do you have? Would you like a Luna Park double pass? You can find a home for that. Do you think?
I think I'm a bit old for that.
All right. How about some wine then? Let's just give you
That'll do.
some
Yeah,
plonk.
that's more my cup of tea.
6 bottles of Zonzo Estate wine in the heart of the Yarra Valley. It's delicious. Paula, what have you got for us?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, Paula.
Paula.
That's good. So I'm in my 50s, and I found out probably about 6 years ago that I have a half brother who is 26 years of age. That my own daughter is 24, so it gives you a bit of an idea of how long my dad was playing around for.
Right.
And when Mum found out, they split up. So Mum and Dad got divorced, and he's now living with his other family.
Right. Okay.
Really?
So how is that son the first child in the?
No,
No.
he'd be Dad's fourth child.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Easy. How old were you, Paula, when you found out?
So I was in my 40s, I guess, in my mid-40s.
And does he
When
look
I
like?
found out?
Does he look like you guys?
He looks like Dad, yeah.
And who is the new woman? Is he still with her? He's still with her, obviously.
He lives with them. So he lives with his son and the other woman, I guess.
Wow.
How long after your mum finding out? How long after did it happen that your mum found out?
Oh, years. She found out about 6 years ago, and as soon as she found out, that was obviously the end of their
Wait
relationship.
that long?
Wow. So he'd been in this extraneous relationship for 20 years.
All that time. Yeah, and that woman waited. Yeah.
Jeez, I couldn't keep two families running.
Mate.
God, no.
Simultaneously, Christine.
But-
Imagine that.
2 Bam Bams. Can you imagine that?
Oh my God.
Balls in the air.
It would be sort of like, I mean, obviously it's not good to do this because there's lots of dishonesty. But I understand the other woman with that son. He's obviously popping in and out, giving her enough support and stuff, and then she's just doing her own thing. It's actually perfect.
Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie. Oh, unless it's a weekend.
Over 100.